Here it is, Freedom on Wheels. This is a 24-foot 2003 Fleetwood Jamboree. 92,406 for now. And one of the things we also love about this camper is all the windows. We did a road trip with my aunt through Zion National Park, and I sat back here at the dinette, and I was able to look at all the gorgeous mountains there through this giant window and that giant window, and it was just such a cool experience. And then look at these giant windows back here too. Just waking up in a national park or, you know, paradise somewhere, a beach, is pretty darn cool in this thing. This thing is mechanically sound. It's been awesome. It took me and my wife 3,000 miles this summer, and my aunt another 3,000 miles this year, out from Colorado to California and up and down the coast and everywhere. Oh, this thing has recently had a thousands of dollars worth of front end steering work. So right now it's driving like new. The steering wheel is, you know, really tight, and it drives straight, and which is great because it's got brand new tires. So that'll keep from chewing up those new tires. So kind of unfortunate timing for my aunt to have just done all that maintenance, but a huge benefit to the new buyer. Look at these brand new tires. Tons of tread. All that tread. Looking great. Also, lots of tread on the spare tire. So you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. This is actually a rental unit for my aunt. Bought it several years ago, 30,000 miles prior. But you can see somebody ran it into a tree or something, but it's been patched over and sealed. You can see a ding down here, a ding up there. Oh, and the rental place that sold it to my aunt, it appears that they had a paint job done on the cab, because it used to be this like safari green color. So you'll see spots like right there where you can see the old color underneath it. What they should have done was they should have sandblasted, removed the old paint, primed it, and that's why that new white paint's not sticking. But cosmetic issue only. We've got a front tag light missing. It's just the cosmetic issue. It'd be a few bucks to replace that. So the primary bed is a queen size bed back here. Super comfortable. Sleeps 2 full-grown adults very comfortably. I'm 6 foot tall, a little over 6 foot tall, and was very comfortable for the whole month I was crashing back here. Up here's another good sized bed. Sleeps 1 super comfortably. 2 might be a little bit tight, but it can definitely sleep 2. We were on the road for another road trip with my aunt, and my wife and I slept up here, and it was reasonably comfortable. I was good up here. The both of us were both pretty big people. So the way you make that is you just pull this out, and that wedge slides right in there, and you're good to go. And you can actually leave it made. We just left our sheets and bedding up there, kind of folded the top bedding back, and we push it, and then we're good to go. The dinette also converts into a bed. You could sleep 2 kids comfortably, 1 adult comfortably, 2 adults possibly uncomfortably unless they're shorter. The microwave is not working. All these gauges work. Empty, empty, except for this one. That's actually empty. And I guess that's a really common issue with black water tanks. A little piece of TP or something gets wrapped around the sensor and misreads. It is actually empty. So you don't need to worry about having to empty that until you fill it up yourself. See that? There's a little tab just above the Ford logo to let the hood up. Here's what I'm trying to show you is the new interstate batteries, and 2 more as the auxiliary, which live here under the step. I actually looked through the manual. This thing like has all the bells and whistles for this model, including an auxiliary stuff. So in the off chance it may happen to you, if your main battery dies, this has the option of you press and hold this, and it will actually jump off the auxiliary batteries, which is awesome. It's got a big propane tank, and propane's pretty darn affordable. That's what drives the stove as well as the heater, which has been working great. It also has a generator built in, which drinks from a 55-gallon gas tank that drives also the V10 engine. It'll take you 400, maybe 500 miles if you're driving gently, or it'll run the generator for days and days. Oh, and we were using the generator to drive the AC, which works like a champ. And then the V10 engine, I was astounded at how fast this thing is. I mean, fast is relative, but I'm used to pulling trailers with a truck with a smaller V8 engine, and in comparison, I was amazed at how quickly this thing would get up and maintain, how easy it was to maintain speed even at high altitude driving through the mountains. Pretty darn good size fridge and freezer that does cool enough that you can make ice in there. It's great. Lots and lots of storage. You can see evidence of water getting in here and there, but for the most part, you can see like a little wrinkle there. But the wood is solid. It's not soft. It's not dry rotted. The only sign of dry rot that I can find is this right here. That's a little bit squishy, and that's why I say this needs to be resealed, because water's been sneaking in there. So I'm just gonna run a line of caulk around that to seal it up. However, the metal frame is still solidly in there. At one point, the freshwater system froze and was leaking, and you can see the warping of the floor here, but the floorboard is solid. It is not squishy. Oh, here's another benefit. The bed up here has a privacy curtain that can slide across. So if somebody wants a little bedroom up there, they can do that. Or if you want to be able to read a book and you're sleeping up here, you can shut yourself in and not disturb other people with the light. It has a full-on bathroom. All functioning. The shower works. Toilet works great. Sink, mirror, storage down here. More storage up here. Or if you go to the beach and get sandy and you don't want to track it in, this has a fully functioning shower out here. Check this out. You see these clips that hold up the flaps. Look at that. Here is storage. This is a big old storage bin under the main queen size bed. So you can store all kinds of stuff in there. I don't know if you can see how far back that goes, but right up there's the bed.